Cannes. Let's start with that. I mean, you're sort of a Cannes veteran. You know your way here. Are you both enjoying this to be here?
Well,
Yeah, well, I'm totally unable to enjoy the festival because when I get here, I sit and talk to people like you for 3 days, and which is pleasant, but it doesn't make me feel any can thing about it. But of course, it's a lovely festival with all its history and all the greatness that has been here, and all the brilliant people from all over the world that come here, and you feel the intensity vibrating in the air here, and the food is good. So that side of it I like, but actually I'd rather be home.
Is it also a place for networking? Do you do that?
I don't network. It's too complicated, too boring, and too counterproductive.
And how do you look at it?
I love it. I love Cannes. I mean, it is work, as Talon said, but I'm able. I mean, I know that it never lasts too long. I usually come here for a couple of days and then I go. So I just try and enjoy it. And when the weather is great, it's even a cherry on top. And what I love is just bumping into people. I usually it's a place to reconnect with lots of friends from the industry that you might have not seen for a couple of years, and so everybody is a familiar face, so you feel like a big family, very extended family.
And for an actress, there's another problem always. When you have to climb the stairs, you have to work months on what dress you're going to wear because you have to make
months.
a statement.
What are you wearing tonight, by the way? Who are you wearing? They said
Dior.
The first time somebody on a red carpet said,
Yeah,
who are you wearing? I couldn't understand the question. Am I covered in somebody behind me, or what is it?
Who are you wearing? Yeah.
And is that important to you or not at all? I mean, you just
Who am I wearing?
Yeah.
Well, I'd rather not wear anybody.
Is it important to you? Who are you wearing?
Well, it's important to the others and to the press. I mean, it's important to me not who I'm wearing, but what I'm wearing, and whether there's so many different brands. I'm not set on one. As long as the dress needs to fit me and be to my taste. So wherever it is, it's just as long as it look fine, it's good.
And did you ever go up like an event like this and that you thought this was a big mistake? I made a mistake.
No. I'm usually pretty good at that.
So, about the movie, diving into the world of Terry Gilliam, does that need special preparation?
No, that's the good thing. It doesn't need special preparation, but it's an extremely creative filming process because everything is possible, and he gives you a lot of freedom, and you can have whatever ideas you want, and it's basically meeting a lot of really talented actors and wonderful Terry, and then have fun together. So I didn't feel it as a burden, really.
No, absolutely not. No,
because when you meet him, he's a very nice guy.
Yeah.
Makes sense what he says.
Yeah.
And then when you see his movies, it goes all over the place, right? So how did he give you the sense of what he wanted to do?
Well, first of all, there's a script, but then I don't know, you just feel it, you talk to him and you realize, I mean, it makes sense what he says, but you also feel all these creative, energy behind, and it's just, it makes sense in the creative way. So he just takes you in this trip, it's a special trip with Terry, where you're in his universe, in his world. And you just bathe in it for weeks or months, and
thankfully,
you just go with the flow.
Acting is not a very intellectual work. You can do a lot of preparations and stuff, but in front of the camera, it's in the moment very much, and working with him,
it's very much in the moment.
It's very much in the moment, and you can try things, and he loves even the bad ideas you come up with. So you have to try things, and he has the responsibility to pick what he needs afterwards.
And because you have so much experience with so many different kinds of directors, and if you think of Von Trier and Gilliam, and they have their all specific ways of looking at filmmaking. Does that bother you? Does that influence you as a person at all?
I love it because that is the point. Every film that is good is personal from the director. So it has to be the director's film. As an actor, you can't go in. So I know some actors that do it, that take over the set and says, this is the way to make a film. But that is only if you do industrial products. But if you want to make a real film, it has to be the director's, even if it's a first-time director that doesn't know anything about filmmaking. It has to be his personal expression. And what you do as an actor is deliver, 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 and then they should pick and use what they need.
It's so good what you're saying. I know actors who would not say that at all. You know,
Yeah,
they just, as you say,
they're
but
actors
it's-
destroying films.
Do you remember the first day of shooting of this movie?
Well, I wasn't on the first day.
No,
I
your
remember
first day.
my first. Yes, I remember my first day. I think it was us together in the car, right? Was that
Yeah,
our
yeah,
first
I
day?
think it-
It was
yeah.
in outside of Madrid. Yes, I remember.
And how was that for you? Was it intimidating in a way, or did you feel insecure, or did
You
you,
know,
immediately got it?
You know, no. That's the thing with Terry. It's because I knew Terry. I guess when you meet with him and you just, you know, you feel like you've been friends with him forever. Well, I don't know if it's everybody's experience, but that's how it was for me. I met him. I remember the meeting. Our meeting was supposed to be like 30 minutes, and I remember we were chatting, and it was the first time we met each other. And he looked at his phone. He's like, "Shit, I'm supposed to have another meeting in 30 minutes." I was like, "Me too." And we looked at each other, and he said, "Should we cancel?" And I said, "Yes." And we canceled, and we stayed talking. I've never had that with any, it was the guy I just met, and by the way, it was his idea. He wanted to keep talking. He's just, I don't know. So he doesn't make you intimidated, and and look, and I was working with Stellan, and I love Stellan.
I was a little
and,
intimidated because I was sitting there in the car with Olga on my first day, but she was so friendly and gave me so much.
Well,
help.
yeah, but that's the thing. It depends on if people are friendly and very welcoming, you don't feel intimidated. It depends on the atmosphere on set. And with Terry, you can't be that person. I think he wouldn't even pick you if you're, he
That kind of
surrounds
acting,
himself with the like him people. And
Because in a way, it's a very weird job that you're having. Because you come to a set, you have to pretend that you're having this relationship together you probably never met before, and then
no,
you're,
we knew each other before.
yeah, well, okay. Well, you sit in a car all afternoon waiting for that one shot, and you have to. I don't know. It's a weird job, though. It's different than when you're work at the bank and you go to your office.
Oh no, I'd
every
rather
day.
do that. Do sit in the car with Stellan.
I work in the back.
They work at the bank. No.
No, but it's true, right? You have to just pick up the idea of being together for a long time, and I don't know.
It's so much fun.
It's fun, and it's like kids playing. We're playing different things, and we're having fun together, and we pretend things. It's just joy.
And do you see him enjoying the work? Because his life is so full of obstacles, and he seems to just go on and on and on.
But that's the extraordinary thing
Yeah.
about him. I was thinking how he's the most positive person I've met, because with all the problems, the guy smiles and laughs. And even about problems, he's able, when I talk to him about problems, he laughs at them. It's such an amazing ability in life. Not a lot of people can do that. You
Yeah.
know, a lot of people will go depressed and be like, he just laughs about it.
Not much self-pity there.
No, he's
Do you feel
great.
that you got to know him?
Yeah, well, I think so. I mean,
in a certain extent.
to a certain extent, but I mean, we were together for a while, and really knowing someone, I don't know if I know my wife.
Do you want to talk about that?
I love this.
Can we do that?
Let's talk about that.
No, it's true. I understand what you're saying.
Yeah.
Interesting.
No, but he's very accessible. He's very open, and you can talk to him about anything, and he will answer honestly about anything. If you can ask him the most personal question, and he will answer it. And that accessibility is something that I appreciate a lot. And I like relations where there are no pretense or barriers of convention or anything.
Yeah, and by the way, it's right, the word honest you used. He's the most honest person I've met.
How did you both deal what we went through, like last week till the end? We didn't know if the movie was going to be shown. You're part of a movie that you what's going to happen with the movie. You're going on in your life with the next project, but still, how did you look at the whole thing?
Well, we wait and see.
Yeah, I was just hoping that
Yeah.
it'll all
Yeah.
come together and it will come
It
out.
might be in Cannes. Yeah. Oh, that would be cool.
Yeah, that'd be great.
Maybe it's not. All right. Well, we'll see. It went on. I mean, it was yesterday the legal problem they had for the premiere in France today was solved yesterday. It's absolutely insane. But
I was hoping for Terry that it will go to Cannes because I think he deserves it.
he deserves it. Yeah.
Did you, if you, the conclusion after working with Terry and doing this movie, did it change you in a way as an actress?
Wow. I mean, it just gave me a new experience because it was a very comic role. So
You're
for
very
me,
funny.
it was just, it's a different, direction I went to. So I guess if we can say that didn't change me, but it made me discover and, discover in depth another side of my, of my work.
I hope you do more comedy now because I want to
Okay,
see more of that.
let's do one together. Let's do Swedish
You're
comedy
so
together.
funny.